Quitting your job might be the thing that changes the course of your entire life. So you can't take this decision lightly. My name's Jacob Carlisle. I paid off my house at age 23 and run one of Australia's fastest growing businesses. And after 10 years in business, I've discovered the 5 red flags that tell you that you need to quit your job. And the first reason to quit is that your purpose is misaligned. You need to ask yourself the question, is this job right for me? Is doing this and showing up every single day filling your cup, or are you drained each and every day? Does the task list excite you? Do you feel accomplished by doing the work that you do? And do you tell the people around you how much you love the work that you do? Ask the people around you if they think that you really love what you do. If the answer to any of those questions is no, then your purpose is misaligned to the work that you're doing. The work that you do shouldn't be mundane, boring, and repetitive. It should be meaningful to you. Take a look at your company's vision and value statements and be brutally honest with yourself and ask yourself, is that where I want to go? The second red flag that you need to watch out for is if you've reached your learning ceiling. When I first started in the finance industry, I was green as, straight out of high school, and I had a lot to learn. I didn't know how to read a P&L, I didn't know how companies ran, I didn't know the inner workings of the financial industry. Every day I came into work, I was learning something new, and my eyes were open to this whole world of finance across the globe. And it wasn't until 4 years in that I had a radical realization that I was learning more outside of work than inside of work. Think of the skills and knowledge that are required for you to be competent at your job. That only takes you about 6 to 8 months in the job to realize those. But that's when you need to start looking for opportunities within your workplace to keep learning. If there are none and there are better opportunities to learn more outside of work, then it might be time for you to quit. The next red flag to tell you that you should quit is that you're sick of the repetition. Repetition isn't necessarily a bad thing if you enjoy the things that are getting repeated over and over again. For me, I really enjoy listening to my favorite podcast every week. I really enjoy slow Sunday mornings with my family, and I really enjoy my regular weekly PT sessions. You have the power to create a repetition cycle that you actually really like. So if you don't like your current repetition, then something's wrong. Don't force yourself to continue to do something that you don't really like to do and that you don't really want to do. Look at your week and do a repetition audit, and look at the things that you're repeating on a regular basis within your workplace that really doesn't excite you. If you can't change those repetitive elements that you hate within your workplace, well, maybe it's time to try a new workplace. The next red flag to look out for is that you're surrounded by mediocre mindsets. 6 years ago, the biggest limiting factor that was stopping me from becoming the person who I am today was being surrounded by people with normal, nothing wrong with them lives when I knew that I was made for more. The normal mindsets that I was surrounded by were satisfied with small goals and menial tasks. And they were happy with their little pay increases every year. And they didn't think about impact, and they didn't have a growth mindset. They say that you're the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And I was at risk of sacrificing my mindset for theirs. If you know that you're made for more, then don't feel like you have to settle for less. And the final red flag that you need to be aware of in your workplace is that you realize that you're ready for the next challenge. This red flag is really a gut feeling. You'll know by this point whether you need to stay or whether you need to go, and whether you're in the right place for growth and for your future and to achieve your goals, or whether you're gonna stay stagnant. If you're feeling the fear about quitting your job, that's okay. It's actually really normal, because on the other side of pursuing your passion, you have the chance to reach true accomplishment, to find and follow your purpose, and to achieve really meaningful goals.